Today my question is, if beta is equal to limit x tends to 0 e to the power of x cube minus 1 bracket x cube to the whole power 1 by 3 plus 1 minus x cube to the whole 1 by 2 minus 1 sin x by x sin square x, then the value of 6 beta. So the main objective of my this program is to tell you all that how to solve the problem. So looking at the question, the first thing that must come into your mind that there are three formulas are taking place in this question to solve it. The first formula is, that is limit x tends to 0 e to the power of x minus 1 by x equal to 1, and second, this is a binomial expansion 1 by 3, and third, this is sin x by x limit x tends to 0. So here you see that three formulas comes into existence to solve this problem. Now how to set it is the main way, the how to set it, so that I can easily solve this problem. How to set it? So first of all, I will take the easiest way to the easiest term, so that it will be easy for me to solve it. So here you see that this sin x, if I can remove this sin x, this in this question, this removing this sin square x is the most it is the easiest way. So let me start it. So here you see that beta is equal to limit x tends to 0 e to the power of x cube minus 1 minus x cube 1 by 3 plus 1 minus x square to the power 1 by 2 minus 1 sin x by, here you see that x, what I am going to do here is this, you see sin x by x the whole square into x square. So if limit x tends to 0, this becomes 1. So see, I have removed this term. So whenever there is a fraction, if you can remove the denominator, it becomes very easy to solve it. So here this sign, I have removed this sign, so this becomes 1. So the term left now is limit x tends to 0 e to the power of x cube minus 1 minus x cube to the whole power 1 plus 1 minus x square to the power of 1 by 2 minus 1 by sin x, and by this becomes x cube, because this is 1. Now see one thing here, that now I am going to divide this LCM, this I am going to divide this LCM, because here you see this sin x, it is multiplied by here. So if I separate it, the LCM, if I separate the LCM, that means separate the LCM, I want to tell you that e to the power of x by x cube minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus x cube 1 minus x cube to the whole power 1 by 3 plus then again 1, this is by x cube, and then 1 minus x square to the whole power 1 by 2 minus 1 sin x by, here you see x cube. That means I have separated into different fractions. You see, I have separated into different fractions. So now here you see that this is x cube. Now here you see that this again, I am going to minimize the term. Your main objective must be to minimize the term as much as it is possible. You try to minimize the term. So how to minimize the term, you see here, that is 1 by 3 by x cube. So this here, this is 1 minus x square to the whole power 1 by 2 minus 1, and then here this is x square into sine x by x, here you see. So again your this part becomes 1, because you know that that is, if x tends to 0, sine x by x, this becomes 1. So see how I am trying to delete some of the terms and minimize the expression as much as possible. So now again here for e to remove this e to the power of x cube minus x cube by x cube, I have to take the help of this formula, that is limit x tends to 0, e to the power of x minus 1 by x is equal to 1. So I am going to take the help of this. To do this, let me what I am going to do here, that is beta, that is equal to limit x tends to 0, e to the power of x cube minus 1 by x cube, and then plus 1. So minus 1 plus 1, and here let it remain as it is, x cube to the whole power 1 by 3 by x cube plus, now this is 1 minus x square to the whole power, this is minus 1 minus to the whole power 1 by 2 minus 1 by x square. So here you this is sorry, this is x cube. So here again you see here that I am going to separate this. So this will be beta is equal to limit x tends to 0, e to the power of x cube minus 1 by x cube and again plus 1 by x cube, and then here this is 1 minus x cube to the power 1 by 3, and then the x cube, and plus 1 minus x square to the whole power 1 by 2 minus 1 by x square. So here you see again this is 1, so again this is removed. So here this will be beta is equal to 1 plus, now here 1 by x cube. Now here I am going to, this is a binomial expansion. So at present in your class 12 CBSE course, this is not included. This there is binomial theorem, but such type of expansions, it is not given in your book separately. So this binomial expansion, it is for 1 minus this is a for 1 minus x square 1 minus x, the binomial expansion for this 1 minus x to the power of n, the binomial expansion is here. The binomial expansion of this is 1 minus nx plus n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial into x square. So it goes like this, plus minus, it goes like this. So this is the binomial expansion. There is the binomial theorem in your class 11, 12 syllabus, in your class 11, but such type of separate expansion is not given. You can derive it, it is not so a tough work, but here this is your binomial expansion. So here what I am going to do here is I am going to take the help of this binomial expansion in these two. So one thing, let me do one thing here, that is, if this is so here I am going to get minus okay, this is now here what I am going to do is that I am going to take the help of this binomial expansion here and here. So what is the result? Let us see. So this will be 1 minus 1 by 3 x cube, and then plus 1 by 3 n into n minus 1, this is n into n minus 1, that is 1 by 3 minus 1 by 2 factorial into your x cube the whole square, and it will move like this, divided by x cube, here you see. And similarly for this, your binomial expansion will be your 1 minus 1 by 2 x square, and again 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1, this is x square, the whole square, and it will go like this, divided by x square. So x square. So here you see that one thing, that beta, that is equal to 1 plus 1 by x cube, and here uh, this will be like this, 1 by x cube, minus minus plus 1 by 3 x cube by x cube, and similarly it will go this in this way. 1 minute, this is I have kept here minus, so this will be, I have kept a minus at the outside, so this is minus, and then 1 minus and then plus, and it will go like this, go like this, and for this it will be plus, because this is plus here, so plus, this will be your 1 by x square, then minus 1 by 2, and it will go like this, in this way. So there is one thing here, one thing missing here, that is minus 1. So this will be here at last, that will be minus 1. No, not in this case. In this case, at last term is your minus 1 by x square. So now I am going to open the bracket. So here beta is equal to 1 plus 1 by x cube minus 1 by x cube. This will be plus 1 by 3, and here this and this cancels out, so it will be minus 1 by 2. Again this and this cancels out, so your beta will be 1 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 2. So here your LCM will be 6. So 6 plus 3, 2 minus 3. So this will be, your beta will be how much? Minus 1, 5 by 6. So your 6 beta comes out to be 5. This is your answer. So I am going to repeat the same for you. That is, first of all, when you look at this problem, so how to solve it? So seeing the terms, after seeing the terms, the first thing that must come into your mind, that there are 3 types of formula existing here. This is one, and another it is the binomial expansion, and third it is the sin x by x. So if this is the main way to solve it, by looking at the problem you must be able to decide what type of formula can be applied in this problem, so that I can be able to solve it. So here, by looking at this problem, I find out that 3 types of formula is existing here. Now how to utilize this formula? So first of all, I will try to minimize the terms as much as it is possible, and if you can minimize the terms, it becomes very easy to solve you. So here, first of all, I try to remove this. So to remove this, sin x by x the whole square into x square, so this becomes 1. And now what I have done, I have separated this denominator. See how I have separated this denominator. And here again you see this sin x by x, I have deleted this, I have removed this because this is 1, and ultimately your this 3 terms remains here. Now first of all, this is very easy to solve, because so I am minus 1, I am going to use this formula, this one. So minus 1 plus 1 by x cube, and rest is as same. So here you see this part becomes 1, and again the remaining part left is here. So now for this I am going to apply this binomial expansion, this one, And similarly for this, I am going to apply this binomial expansion. When I applied this binomial expansion, it was like this. And for this part, when I applied the binomial expansion, it was that, and at last there is a minus 1 here. This minus 1 is this minus 1, it is here. So now here you see, again I have separated these denominators. For this case, you see I have separated 1 by x cube, again 1 by 3 x cube by x3, and so on. Similarly here 1 by x square minus 1 by 2 x square by x square, and so on. So when I separate, what this becomes easy for to solve it. So here you see this, now when I remove this bracket, so here this is minus 1 by x cube and plus 1 by this cancels out, and again 1 by x square and minus 1 by x square, this cancels out, so remaining minus 1 by 2, these things remains here. Now when you solve it, you get that 6 beta is equal to 5. So you can see here that this is the way to solve the problem, and the more you can the more you practice different types of questions, the more ideas it will develop in you, and the utilization of formulas will be more clear for you, and how fast you can assess that what type of formula can be applied in this question to solve it, the more fast it will be for you to solve it. And step by step, that is, first of all, try to remove as much term as you can. When you can remove maximum number of terms, it becomes very easy to solve it. And first of all, if you can remove the denominator, it becomes more easy to solve the problem.